Alexander the Great wanted to be both human and divine. He wanted to have a supreme power over other human beings that could never be questioned.
Alexander the Great was born in 356 BC to the Macedonian King Philip and one of his foreign wives, Olympias.
There are many myths behind Alexander's birth, one of which is that Philip had a vision that a snake was sleeping with Olympias. And it was these visions that were confirmed by oracles that made Philip believe that Alexander was a son of one of the gods.
Alexander grew up in Pella and was tutored by Aristotle.
Macedonia at the time of Alexander's birth is still considered to be a rude, rather barbarian by Greek standards sort of place. Bringing Aristotle in to tutor Alexander is like bringing culture to your rude barbarian society.
In 336 BC, at a royal celebration, Philip was fatally stabbed by Pausanias, one of his guards.
Once Alexander became king, he prevented the empire from collapsing and splitting by first going down to the Greek city-states and securing their allegiance. He burned the city of Thebes to the ground and dismantled it. He slaughtered all the male inhabitants and enslaved all the women and children.
Over the next several years, Alexander and his army started east, conquering everything from Greece to India.
Alexander's most impressive victory was at the Battle of Issus in 333 BC. Alexander faced odds of 5-1 against the Persians led by King Darius. What finally made him stop was his soldiers finally decided they had had enough. They were ready to go back to Macedonia.
On his way back to Macedonia, Alexander had many of his officers marry Persian noblewomen in an attempt to solidify his reign over Persia. After a sudden illness, Alexander the Great died in Babylon in 323 BC.
No one knows what caused Alexander's death.
Alexander the Great would inspire future leaders like Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte.